Here we go. Game number 1 between Talon that Shopify are coming. Up they go, Ponyo, he's going to break the smoke, but they're not within range of the disruption. There's going to be a nice shockwave out. Disruption is in, arrow does fly out, does connect onto the mag, but Yopaj is getting way too low and he is gone. It's kind of the problem, right? You run into 5 heroes, disruption arrow means nothing.
No. And right with trades.
Top lane, they've got the toss into the skewer plane. Arteezy, he's had no time walk available, he's gone. Oh, that's a beautiful setup from Jocam. It was a toss into a skewer underneath the T1 tower. There's nothing.
And Thunderclap just wants to be able to play around with the Drunken Brawler. Try to burn down with Cinder Group with TALON as well. Perhaps now.
They're going to try now. The Saberlight, he'll go into Akashi. Akashi already taking so much damage, trying to fight back, but cannot do it. In fact, now Ponyo gonna have to try and go for a run, but is certainly just gonna die. Saberlight gonna be gifted this kill from TALON, and that's the strength of this offlane. And Saberlight's already handing out the tips. That is the strength that they've been waiting for.
This man should get the Invis room.
Nice little freebie here with Ponyo. And Ponyo gonna make it as hard as humanly possible with the Enfeeble, but not gonna mean too much. Like Yopaj almost tricked me there. I thought he was actually gonna pop that Rolling Thunder, but it decides better of it. In fact, the
qualifier games we've seen, WS up top.
I mean, no bashes. Oh, Arteezy, he gets it. There you go. I thought he was getting a little bit unlucky there on the Void, but he...
Every single swash just melting his early mana. They are trying to rotate top here.
They are going to go for an avalanche out. Toss back onto Kitrak. Kitrak is going to get blown up completely. Chuen, and a very nice start to the fight. Jocam, he's kind of been left behind. He'll keep going onto TALON, but of course is not going to be able to get the kill. So Yopaj does rotate and secure a kill of his own now. Each mid laner finding one for their trouble. It's keeping right back Yopaj. He's going to find the refresh room. Meanwhile, bottom lane, a jump in on Akashi. The Luna being completely left alone is set to fall. And will a Saberlight just popping the primal split, able to secure the kill. It's that thing with the Brewmaster. In fact, top lane now, WS is in trouble. Avalanche out from Jocam will save for a little bit, but not for long. WS is gone, but they'll get TALON. Onto Arteezy they go, but Arteezy, he's got the time walk away, and he will be just fine. Kitrak will hold them back and ensure they have. In fact, Yopaj now showing up once again. From the mid lane, back up towards the top lane they go, looking for both supports. With this Rolling Thunder just holding everyone back. Jocam still running. Ponyo trying to do the same. Neither support dead quite yet. Looks like Jocam should be the one to fall. Eventually, Jocam toss away again. Actually finds Kitrak. Holy! Arteezy with the Pangolier. Like this item just never gets old on this hero. Saberlight, I mean, trying to bait the side of Talon to come defend that tier 1. Meanwhile, mid lane, siege creep, and 3 heroes going after that mid tier 1 tower. So they want the fight here up against Talon. Yopaj trying to sneak in from the back. Arteezy also showing up now with the Chrono. Does find the Zeus. Will just commit it immediately onto 1, but it's well worth it if they can find the kill, and they certainly can by the looks of it. Chuen is gone. Meanwhile, Yopaj finding more, has caught Jocam. We'll wait for the backup to come before securing the kill, but Jocam should be as good as dead, and he will be. As Ponyo not making it out either. He is going down. And Talon, they will eventually...
More if someone else could have TP'd a little bit earlier there. They all just lost that last fight into the TP in.
So Jocam's kind of been left alone. Though I say left alone, his teammates are on the high ground waiting to see if they can find an initiation here onto somebody. Yopaj will go for the Rolling Thunder, looking for Chuen. Meanwhile, Ponyo also being controlled up by Shopify. Yopaj holding everyone else back. Will eventually find the Tiny. Chuen now being chased down once again, but Yopaj, he'll cop the RP. Arrow's gonna fly through. Yopaj is gone, but they got the arrow onto the Zeus. Problem is he's by the tier 2 tower. Nobody wants to dive it. Saberlight trying to hold everyone else back here from Talon, but now he's been caught out. Oh, poor old Saberlight. Can he run? Oh, it looks like he can. They just don't have the damage nor the control to get the Brewmaster. But still, overall, a pretty decent fight for Talon.
They get from Shopify, though.
Could they find the Luna? Akashi, no, he's narrowly going to avoid it. Instead, they're going to find Jocam, who does go in back to break the smoke, and, well, eventually... should just be dead. There's really no escape from this one. Nice little kill for Saberlight this time around, and well, they are going to still move in to try and pick off Kitrak and find themselves a bit of a kill. Saberlight's going to get Fiend's Grip, though he does have the ultimate available, but he needs time to pop it, and he will not have it. The Nightmare, or rather the Fiend's Grip, does end up paying off. Nobody from Shopify was able to punish, so they are going to try, but now Yopaj gets caught out. He cops the RP. Disruption will stay for now as Arteezy. Oh no! Oh, he whiffs the chrono, but it won't really matter anyway. Yopaj is down. WS will survive. TheaLacour is gone. And something tells me Arteezy is going to be on Reddit today, John. Something tells me.
They want to force out Roche top. At least without the tier 1, you've got a slower TP point. The outpost, smoke out, RP.
WS, no hesitation, right in with the Fiend's Grip from Ponyo. The alley-oop onto the Bane. TheaLacour trying to get out as well, but Chwen's on the chase. And it looks like he might just have him. In fact, he needs a little bit more, so JoeCam jumps in to get the job done. Meanwhile, Sableye goes in with the ulti. Chrono out from Arteezy. He's found 4 targets. They'll take WS down first, but can Arteezy survive this? He'll go on to Chwen. He'll time walk away. Still chasing onto the Zeus. He does catch him. There's now JoeCam is still continuing to try onto the Void. Akashi trying to man up, but Arteezy just continues to time walk off all the damage. Never dying here in the Void, even getting tipped by TheaLacour. Onto the mid-tier 1 tower they go.
And Saberlight really opened up that fight. The
problem is his whole team is behind him. This could be a really problematic fight for Talon. If they're not too careful, they'll commit the RP and the Fiend's Grip right onto the Brewmaster though. And they will secure a very nice kill into a second. As TheaLacour will also go down. With all these ultis down. Arteezy, he'll show himself again. BKB on the courier. Sablelight's gonna jump in, though he's jumped into 5 heroes. And Sablelight, no, he gets the primal split off. He's fine. And now the chrono. Arteezy, he's locked down the Luna. Oh, Akashi is gone. So is Ponyo. JoeCam's gonna go for a run, but there's no running. There is no running, Mr. JoeCam. He will eventually fall to the Void. And I'll tell you, John, I've got to ask the question. What would Talon think? They're still going. Chwen's not out either. WS? I'm sorry, Jonathan. I've got to cast the fight. WS is gone. Full team. Go on, John. What were you...
Here. You have RP and Grip, though, along with Eclipse, so they could try to counterplay on Talon.
Oh, yeah, there's 10 seconds for Chrono. Split is now officially up. Roshan's very low. They're going to have all these abilities ready for the Roshan attempt. And I say attempt, I mean Shopify's attempt. This Talon, they will hold back. They'll sit in the tree line and wait for the right targets. Every single spell, apart from Moonlight Shadow, is now available. Rolling Thunder, not used yet by Yopaj. In goes Arteezy. Arteezy will start on the Roshan. Talon. It's their choice. What do you want to do about it? They'll scout it out, so Arteezy will leave. Chwen trying to wrap around through the Roshan pit, it seems. RP, oh, they've got him. They've got the Void. Arteezy is gone. JoeCam's in. Avalanche is out, tosses up on Sableye, but he'll get the split off in time. He'll make his move in as the buyback is up from Arteezy. He'll rejoin his team. Come back for the Roshan attempt as Akashi already popped his BKB. He needs to get the hell out of it. It's not safe. The photo's out. Cancel the TP for Akashi.
Oh, man.
He is gone. So is JoeCam by the looks of it. That'll be 3 for the price of 1 buyback from Arteezy. But it's well worth it, of course, for Shopify Rebellion, as they will have dibs on Roshan.
And they'll have that secondary life to cover Artur's buyback. Really great reads out from Shopify, just holding this position right by their outpost.
It happened. Top lane, however, they may get caught. Akashi, Sableye jumps right in. He wants to find WS first, but instead they're going to find Ponyo. They've completely left the Luna alone. Instead now finding the Magnus. WS not going to be able to survive. Will go down. Akashi at the very least does make...
Talon, just sit back for him. They're going to lose a lot of map space. Shopify should be able to find additional tier 2s with this remaining time in the Aegis.
They do blow him up. Wait, this could be big as well. Without the Void around, this could be a very hard team fight for Shopify, especially if Sableye gets caught first. They'll make the jump in with the Orchid out. Sableye getting blown up completely is down. This KitRack now trying to leap away and just jump the hell out of there. The TheaLacour, he's going to jump back in. Meanwhile, Arteezy, he got caught by a Nightmare. They've got the Fiend's Grip if they need it. They've got no Void to play with them. Arteezy's being held back. Ponyo's just holding him down the whole team fight. Yopaj will eventually cancel off the Fiend's Grip. but they'll lose more than they anticipate. Sableye, he bought back for this though. He might find Chuen, but no. Could not.
This entire game, right? Like split up their spell usage, isolate one RP.
They've got the Void.
Oh my god.
Without the BKB, he could just control you for a solid 10 seconds and there's just nothing you can do about it if your team's not there to help out. Disruption is there. They have caught JoeCam, but a skewer back from WS is going to ensure they have caught TheaLacour instead. Sableye's going to pop the Primal Splitters. Now the Chrono is out from Arteezy, but the Fiend's Grip, it's going to hold him down. Where's the cancel? It'll finally come out, but the RP, it's going to hold down the Void. Arteezy, he'll time walk away for now though and does retreat, does reset, as instead Talon, they're the ones falling. Ponyo, he does go down. Chuen, he's gone a boot. Onto Akashi they go. They've loved themselves a Luna, but Arteezy is dropping low to JoeCam and does go down before he does take the Luna. It's still a great fight going on now. WS has been caught out. The Yopaj was the initial jump, but now WS, he is the one to get caught. Just not enough damage to take down the Pangolier. That
tower for Talon being taken out. JoeCam still playing tag.
Yeah, he's still trying to catch this Pangolier. I'm not really sure what he's expecting. I mean, you do have the Thunder God's Wrath from the Zeus, I suppose, so you do have that kind of added damage if you do find the initial avalanche.
Chase down damage to kill him off in that mid-fight. And he's been on point this game. Scouts out the Roche for the team as well. Gets started on that Talon. They are smoked up in the area. You do get the scan off. The Roar is there as well, so they can try to punish.
They're going to try. All spells are up once again. This could be a great team fight for either side. Arteezy cannot get caught first. It is not going to be a fun time for him. Though he does have buyback at the very least, so we could have a repeat of last Roche fight. Yopaj, he will go with the Rolling Thunder. He'll break all the smokes. The Primal split out as well. JoeCam's trying to rush in for the Roshan steal. There's the RP as well. Locked into the Roshan pit is the Void, but nobody's got the Aegis. In fact, Arteezy, he's the one to pick it up. There goes JoeCam. There goes WS. And it looks like the rest of Talon, they just need to run. It is not safe. Ponyo will try and TP away. He will make it. But they have left Chuen behind. That is a much, much bigger target. And now Shopify, they can look to force some buybacks.
That they can. They do have those buybacks ready on Talon at the very least. Let's see.
Well, there's a big smoke up. Smoke on smoke. Arteezy, he's going to break the smoke on both sides. Go for the RP, it's whip, but they found Chuen with the Chrono. But the problem is he's been Fiend's Gripped in the middle of this Chrono. He's still going to go after the Zeus. In fact, he's got a time walk away, but it's looking pretty messy for either side. Who's actually winning the team fight? I think they're both losing here, John. JoeCam's on the run. JoeCam might be the first one to go down, and he does. In fact, they found Akashi. With a tornado up from Sableye, Akashi will get locked down, though he does get the BKB off. The chase is on from Arteezy. Onto Ponyo they go. They'll go for the support instead. Zakashi, RP, it is committed here onto Arteezy. Problem is the Cyclone is right out immediately as Arteezy. He's back onto the Luna. Akashi, he has no BKB to play with this time around, though Arteezy dropping very, very low, but the disruption, TheaLacour, he will save the day for now. Arteezy's still trying to fight, will time walk out of there, try to run, but Chuen is chasing him down, so is JoeCam. They'll yours him up, they'll try to skewer him back, they've got the Orchid and they've got the Void. They've taken Arteezy down. It's just Yopaj against the world, it seems, as he tries to pick off Chuen, but he can't quite do it yet. In fact, he can eventually. He'll get him with the shield crash. Yopaj, literally 1v4ing. Will get thrown into Ponyo. How much can this man do on his own? Is there a toss back into the fountain, perhaps? Maybe even just a skewer.
Skewer?
There will be. There's one. There's the Orchid, and Yopaj is gone. A full team wipe out from Talon.
It's such a messy set of engagements. It's like that fight coming out. The first Chrono not lining up the way they'd want to. The Grip being there to save. And then WS coming in with the late RP, but not...
It's quick. Arteezy's rushing right to the pit as well, John. I mean, they're right by him right now. In fact, Ponyo, he's already been caught out.
That's a dieback.
Chrono.
The Chrono.
WS has been caught by the Chrono of Arteezy, though he does have buyback available. So no Chrono for this Roshan fight, but it is a 5v3.
It's a 5v3, and Shopify should just find us. They're gonna get the free ags out of this as well. That could be big if they want to give it to someone like, say, maybe TALON in this case, or even Arteezy, just for easier jumps in. No contest from Talon. Talon instead just shoving in mid, trying to force a response out. With the creeps and the illusion army they have here. They can do some decent chip damage onto the racks, but not enough to really hold anyone back. Another secondary life for Artur.
He's found Akashi. Thealacor's in. He has found the Luna. The arrow's going to connect as well from the backside. Kirak will lock him down, and now Arteezy, he's going to show up, and there goes Akashi. Oh my. The setup from the supports of Shopify, making it very easy to find the Luna. Thankfully, he does have buyback on Akashi, but boy, you'd hate to have to use it.
Oh, Chuen? Chuen?
Speaking of buybacks, Chuen may be in trouble. The Rolling Thunder, it'll lock him down, and Chuen, well, the Wind Waker will save for a little bit, but not for long. Chuen is gone, but he'll buy back immediately. They need him for the defense, and he knows it.
Yeah,
you need a lot more than
really tough fight.
I mean,
a lot more. They need to play into
minute.
double chrono. Like there's a lot of threat from Shopify with the 2 lives, the 2 chronos that can come out in a few seconds. Going for the end game? Oh.
It's being cheeky.
This is not easy.
And this is the fun part, of course. Now you've got Ags for it. So he can just keep time walking forward and just being an absolute nuisance. They will pop the Trickster's Cloak there for a moment, but won't find the angle onto the Void. Silence is there. BKB popped. He'll jump back up. So you do get a BKB usage, I suppose. It's something, but don't think Arteezy is going to mind too much.
No, and he has a refresh. He knows he can pop that freely. First chrono is going to be back up for the refresh, so double chrono is set to go. Talon. They've been really good at waiting out Aegis when they're forced into fights with the Aegis. I don't think they can find that opening. Top just being sieged by the creeps as well. Good damage done there. And Shopify can just hold this position with confidence. All their spells are up. They do hold out in the buyback of Akashi. Again, with this Aegis plus double chrono, double BKB, I don't know if you can have that opening you've been finding here for Talon in this kind of circumstance.
Cheeky little arrow to scout out there from Kitrak. They are still having a gan to see if they can find themselves a nice target. Arteezy, he'll get silenced up. They'll toss him back. But no, they will save with the Wind Waker. Meanwhile, they've found WS, but he'll get the BKB and skewer away. So 1 BKB has been forced out here of the map. Bottom Rats, under siege, is gone. Joker, he'll go for the toss back. The RP though, it was out of range. And now the chrono, it's been committed on Akashi. Arteezy, he's been fiends gripped, however. He's in trouble, but the disruption, it's gonna buy more time. Arteezy, he's back on Akashi. He's manning up here. Akashi, he'll get chronoed again. Arteezy's caught 2 of them. This could be very over for Talon. Can you continue defending? I think the answer may just be no, but the buybacks are incoming. They are going to continue to try. Arteezy, he'll get tossed into the fountain. He'll die once, or at least right in front of the fountain. Can they find him a second time? They've got to skewer back up here on WS. WS, he's going to try for it, but disruption is out from Thealacor, ensuring there's no follow-up. Arteezy, he's still running. Talon thinking about continuing the chase, but they've got nothing. They have got nothing to play with. They'll try again. The Avalanche will toss the skewer. They've got the silence as well. This time the Void. He should be going down, but Arteezy trying to man up in the fountain. He will go down first. WS will survive, but they've lost Jocam now. Meanwhile, Arteezy, he's going to buy back and rush right back towards the base. There's no buybacks left here on Talon. They want to put it into this game, and they should have it. Jump is in from Saberlight. They found WS again. And WS this time will die back. Zakashi's the only one left. He's bought out the MKB, but it's on the courier. And he's so close, but so far from that damn fountain of his. They're just not letting him get there. Poor old Akashi. In comes Ponyo to help out. But now the Megas are on the way. This game is looking pretty much over.
It's certainly looking that way. Talon had a couple of good fights there. Some good defensive plays, but not much left. They just hit this timing in Shopify where, well, maybe not quite yet to our tour. It's going to be fine.
They give it a crack. Arteezy just going to man up against Akashi and that rebellion, looking to try and secure a 2-0 victory here in this 2-game series. Talon looking for a draw to start off their ESL 1 Birmingham 2024. We are going to see the immediate picks and rather tips, and the good luck's coming out to Japan. That's very nice.
Yeah. I always forget that WS was on Boom for a while with Yopaj.
Oh, he was.
You know that one TI qualifier is it. And it's like, oh yeah, right, they were teammates for a while. I always forget. Because that season for Boom was really forgetful. I'm sorry, Alphon.
Oh.
Or I'm sorry, Gary.
How dare you?
Gary doesn't care. He's doing fine.
You say, are they, John? You say they were forgetful. I mean, I haven't remembered them in a while now. Where are they, John? Where is Boom?
They moved. To South America.
I know they moved, John. I mean, they've stayed in South America is the problem, John. I haven't seen them in a LAN in a long time. My goodness.
See them. We still ran into Gary in Manila for whatever reason. You know, he finds ways.
That's the worst part. We see Gary, the CEO, but he's without any of his players. It's just Gary every time.
Hey, he had his Valorant players, you know?
That's true.
Different
we don't
game.
speak about those. We don't speak about those idiots, John. Moving on.
The battle begins.
Looks like there's going to be a pretty passive start to the game. No first blood attempts coming up from either side. He's all right, never mind. I just kind of debated our cameraman. In fact, Saberlight's the one in trouble. Never mind, Saberlight's in danger now. Akashi, he does secure the kill. Ponyo does go down in response as Akashi is still trying. Will time walk back towards the Alacore. The Theo, he does have the Shadow Realm up. Looks like neither side really going to drop, though. There is still a Mud Golem chasing down Theo. Can't have the stun, but does get him in the end. Oh. The Shard Golems, of course.
Please. We had that one time where it was just all Spirit Breaker, Mike. He's had his
We found out why we don't do that anymore. Yopaj. Here we go. Chases on mid lane. Does get stunned up very nicely here from Ponyo. Will get taken down. The Steeler Core now also being chased. They won't really mind him too much. They want the mid tier 1 tower. And this is what you love to see when you've got a Death Prophet and an Enchantress. He looks like he's still going to be okay. In fact, I say that. Chase is on now. Teasy will get chained up. Meanwhile, top lane, Saberlight's in danger. Saberlight also going down. Does drop. Bottom lane, Arteezy still on the chase. They might just have him, though here comes the Alacore to save the day. WS, he will get stunned up by the Cursed Crown. Still looking to chase him down with the chains, but no, we'll have to let Arteezy go. Instead, now turning back onto Theo Lacour. He'll try into the Dark Willow. They've even got Kitrak around, but they're going to find the Dark Willow first. As Arteezy, he's still not out of the woods yet. WS still thinking about chasing. More rotations incoming here from Shopify. Here comes Saberlight now. Kitrak barely able to get away. There goes Joe Cam. They'll secure the tiny kill, but it seems as though WS should be okay to retreat his way out. Sadly, Saberlight, he had not hit the level 6 mark yet, so he had no Doom available. So you do get a support pick off, but I do feel like it costs you quite a bit here on Shopify.
And it does. It's a lot of open space for Akashi to keep farming top now, uncontested. He's got a free lane. He's got a free shove in as well. There is the gate back for Saberlight at the very least, but they're checking the stacks. They're checking the triangle a little bit. They might be able to find Tiol the core.
I think they probably will. Very nice body blocks coming up from Ponyo with the Hellbear Smasher. The Lacour trying his best to get away, but the Hellbear is fast. And in fact, Chuen is going to secure the kill as they do cancel the attack animation from Ponyo. And with that, I mean, Talon, they can look back towards that mid-tier 1 tower here, John. And they've got Exorcism up in 5 seconds, and quite frankly, I don't even think they need it.
Doesn't look like it. They've got the creeps here with Ponyo. A little tomato creep just to help. They've got the damage.
Oh, Chrono. No hesitation. They see Yopaj and they will just lock down Yopaj. But do they actually have damage? Well, with the Avalanche to lock him down, they probably will. Yopaj is gone. So they got not only the mid-tier 1 tower, but they found the mid laner. And Talon, they will get away scot-free. There is just no punishment for this movement.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of playing around these timings. They are missing out on a little bit of farm for Akashi in the top lane, but the kills do work out a net positive for Akashi anyway. It has given a lot of room out for Saberlight and for Arteezy to just farm up though. And this Luna is starting to reach that point where it's going to be able to dip into the jungle, farm safely, but this laning pressure, you can tell Ponyo, he's got the Troll Summoner. He's ready to get another push going.
Sablight's on the chase again here down to this bottom lane, just trying to find himself a Jokam kill perhaps, but just could not get within range to push him back with the Hurricane. Meanwhile, top lane is just being forced in by Ponyo with this Dark Troll Summoner. And Yopaj, he's trying to answer all the questions that are being asked here from Talon, but he just can't do it on his own. Or can he? Meanwhile, mid lane, Chuen, he does find TALON. So that'll be your support. Dark Willow going down as now Akashi's going to show up at the top lane. Yopaj, he's tried his best to defend this, but I think it's about time you just let it go. In fact, the ward has scouted Yopaj out, so he needs to run. The chase is on. Yopaj, which way are you going to go, sir? The tree line is going to be the answer, as he does go in for a stun with the Tiny. Jocam will get a toss off into Saberlight and a perfect avalanche to lock both of them down there for a moment. So they will secure Yopaj's life. They'll watch Saberlight walk away, but the DK, it's a bigger target for him. And they'll take.
Yeah. At very least, Saberlight, doesn't pop the Doom. No way to counterplay there. So it still hangs on to that cooldown. Does have the Veil as well for the chase down the line. But they are losing a lot of map space. 2-9, 3k lead for Talon. A lot cleaner in this game, so they find another.
They certainly do. TALON. We're going to the Shadow Realm for now. They should be okay, perhaps they do have... Oh, never mind. Chuen with the Crypt Storm, barely enough. A Joker. TP out. He's fine. They've used all their stunts. It's just so demoralizing right now for Shopify. Everyone's just getting beaten down, and nobody's punishing anybody.
But their lineup out, Talon, we'll need to find answers for that. They are smoking out here with Chuen and Jocam, though.
Arteezy? If there is wraparounds, they're looking for the Luna once again. Arteezy chains forward. I mean, they've got half his HP gone, and now with the Chrono out, they've locked him down completely. He's still got a bit of time to try and react, but not quite. He's gone. So is TALON. I'm not sure what Talon had in the middle of that break, John, but they've woken up.
Yopaj, he does have the blink. So they have that opening, they have this initiation ready for Shopify. They just need to find the right target. WS is not an easy target, but...
Well, they're going to pop the Eclipse, they're going to give it a crack, and it wasn't too hard to get it done.
Got the full Kai Sanj up for Chuen. Might be able to find TALON.
And they should. TALON, though, finding 3 bounty runes on his way out. I suppose that's something. So he gets a Terrorize off as well, but TALON definitely just going to die. WS will move in to secure the kill as now the top lane. They want to try and go for a bit more. The Doom was committed onto Akashi, but Saberlight, he does not have the damage on his own. In fact, he's the one that needs to run now because the chase is on.
Oof.
Akashi, he did not want to pop Chrono.
Thanks for taking this teamfight are limited.
Yeah, but with the Exorcism popped, it's very hard to see a defense to come out here from Shopify Rebellion. TALON is going to go down as well. WS will just pick... They're still happy to force a fight, it seems. At least Ponyo is, because Ponyo's way too deep right now. Or is he? He's trying to walk out of there. Ponyo's still alive. Ponyo, he's going to make it, and now the Chrono comes out. Nakashi's found 2 of them, but he got stunned mid-Chrono. He could do nothing with it. In comes the Eclipse now onto the Void, but the Void will time walk away. Chuen instead, he'll cop the majority of the damage as Arteezy's gone. Oh, Jesus.
You okay?
They get absolutely annihilated here.
Sorry. It sounds like I'm making fun of people.
Gets caught out.
Shopify, they are cutting creep waves nicely with Artur just farming in that top jungle area, but not going to be able to stop this. Secondary life now up, along with Mjolnir out for our Void. A lot of damage coming in, and I like this from WS. He's got the blink. He doesn't need much. He just needs repositioning tools. Should be able to get himself up front, find some good tree lines here.
Another kill here for Chuen. The core going to go down. If you want... You don't think I deserve the jump?
Oh, if you were Filipino, Mike, you'd change that passport. Go hard mode, sure.
What do you think the P stands for, Jonathan? We've talked about this. Saberlight. Akashi, no hesitation. A very nice Chrono, right on the edge, understanding the value of taking down Saberlight. And I mean, at this point, Talon, they are just completely smothering Shopify Rebellion. It is... Shopify looking to retreat. Arteezy in a bit of an awkward position here. WS gonna pop. They're gonna pop the Eclipse onto WS with the Doom, but he got the Yules off in time. He's safe for now. They'll continue to try and pick up the Timbersaw. He's still running, however. Finally, WS will fall. But what's it gonna cost Shopify? Or maybe it costs Talon even more now, because Shopify, they're jumping in for more. They found the Aegis on Akashi, but they're gonna leave. They'll leave Yopaj here on the Dragon Knight to try and fend for himself. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade in the end anyway, in the favor of Shopify, and they'll take it. It's a little win, but it's a win nonetheless.
That it is. Jocam's still not looking good, though.
Saberlight, an extra kind of kill here for the side of Talon if they can find it, and they will. Nice TP cancellation here from Jocam. And now it doesn't seem so good. Now you lose your offlane Doom.
Option for the next few engagements. In fact, our tour.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Chase down here from WS.
WS is.
He's trying for it. He really wants to get the Yules off, but instead they're gonna have to secure Kitrak. Take him down. He's
So again, a lot more counterplay, less threat from the Timbersaw, less threat of being caught out.
Ace is on WS. He's just not leaving him alone. And Chuen is going to be there to back him up as well. Arteezy, this is your saving grace right now for Shopify Rebellion. But he is gone. They will just chase him down so easily. And WS immediately just TPing back towards the bottom lane now, looking for Yopaj. Wants another one. Can he get a TP cancel? Not quite. He was out of range for the TP cancellation with the Yule Scepter as Thea Lacour. Bottom lane will be able to get away with the TP into the Shadow Realm. But yeah, you found the biggest target. In fact, Kitrak now. Kitrak's in the bottom lane. Hill time walk away. Akashi has Chrono if you want.
TP's top.
Oh, they're going to see Saberlight. Another high-value target. The wards will be down. Saberlight now realizing something is a little bit wrong. He'll go for a run towards the eastern side of the map, and he'll go for a TP play out, but Jocam's right on the mark. Gets the avalanche, gets the TP cancellation. See if Saberlight can play his way out of this one. He'll go for the BKB eventually, trying to at least secure the life of Jocam before he might just inevitably die. But even that might be a little bit too much to ask for, as he is just gone. Tips out on from Chuen. No, not Arteezy. Bottom lane. Chrono committed. Kitrak, though, at least going to steal away. In fact, he only found the time dilation.
Sneak out of the map that well. I mean, they have been trying, but Talon's game sense has just been on point. They will try for a smoke here, though.
The jump is out, though. They have found the tiny, so Jocam gets caught here with his pants down, and his team is not going to be around to back him up. The rest of Talon, all that they do. Shopify, they are not backing out yet. They are still hanging around. Kitrak already being caught out. We'll try for a lift play. In fact, they found Arteezy as well. Arteezy, he's got the BKB available, but it may do him no good because he's completely out of position. He's trying to run, but it's no good at all. Akashi will take him down into the mid lane. They want more. They found Saberlight now. Chrono out from Akashi, locking him down. That'll be a third. I mean, what the hell do you do? Nowhere is safe. And we even the Dark Willow's been called out. Jocam. He's just fighting everything.
For Shopify, not the longest respawns left either. They do have Doom ready on the respawn as well, but
Jocam gonna be just fine. I mean, they'll toss him to the tier 4 towers, but it doesn't mean too much. Tier 3 mid tower to go down, but that's going to be about it. They'll see the respawn onto Arteezy, and they won't want to force it too much without the Chrono being available. Be very well aware of where they are as well. They'll run right into the dire triangle. Smoke on smoke situation though, but a jump is out. Yopaj, he found the void, but where's your follow-up damage? It's not coming in yet. They'll get the Doom out, but he's still running. Akashi's looking perfectly fine for now as Sablight's desperately trying to chase him down. Akashi's still on the run though. Surely will go, and finally does die, but what's it gonna cost? We'll find out in a moment, because Arteezy, he's going after Chuen now. He'll try for the Death Prophet. Maybe they can even find WS. Is WS still chasing down the Luna? Might have him. Arteezy, he will go down anyway, even without the Void being alive. WS gets it done, but now he needs a way out. They'll lock him down. They've got the vessel out. Still, WS taking down another with him. Saberlight Not going to be safe either as Yopaj is still trying after the Timber though. WS, he's just too tanky. Yules is up, still alive. Now Jwen coming back in onto the DK. They cannot finish the job. WS will make it out. Oh.
Is under attack.
Here we go again. All spells available here from Talon. It's a hard fight. It's a hard defense if you are Shopify Rebellion, that's for sure. Ags up on Yopaj. You've got that ancient black dragon now. Oh, Avalanche Toss is out there. They've caught the DK already. Yopaj forced the BKB early on. Not the start to the fight you would like to see as Shopify Rebellion. Now, Arteezy's not even in the base right now. Arteezy's still just trying to farm up a Kanda. Just not seeing the defense to come. That'll be a secondary Rax to go down. So it seems like Shopify Rebellion just accepting that they will only have one Rax after that attempt.
And again, and Age is still up for 1:40. Shopify with a smoke, but not many angles left here.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Tier 3 tower in danger. They'll stun up again onto Akashi. He gets the BKB off in time and gets the Chrono off as well. 2 caught out. It's Saberlight and, of course, Yopaj. Saberlight's the big target, though, and he is gone. Now a stolen Chrono from Kidrak, holding down 3 of them, but there's no follow-up to it. Ponyo, he finally goes down. Akashi, he will lose his first life to boot. This could be the fight for Shopify. The Lacour, however, he does lose his life to WS now. Doom is out. Who have they got with it? It's going to be the Void, but there's no follow-up to that. Joe Cam in the meantime with an Avalanche Toss combination. And it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect here from Joe Cam. And that'll be it. GG is called. Shopify have seen enough. Talon, they will secure the Game 2 victory, forcing a 1-1 draw between themselves and Shopify Rebellion.
Yeah, outstanding performance out from Talon in this one. Plays spectacularly well. They hit a much better stride with his blink timing and Jokam. He takes much better activity in this game than I think in the last game, which, you know, this is the exact performance from Talon that they've shown in qualifiers, and this is kind of what I expected them to show coming in. It didn't quite come out in game 1. They do manage to draw out the series at the very least to set a decent tone for their start here in Birmingham. But my God, those plays that they were coming out with, like WS on his Timbersaw performing to the exact level you'd expect a Timbersaw specialist to play to. Joe Cam just on the hunt, having this game sense to know when they're split up, trying to soak up these side camps